Kia ora Aotearoa, Angus Hines here with the latest severe weather information from Met Service. Today is Thursday the 8th of November. We're going to jump right into it. A lot of severe weather still to come, and that means a lot of severe weather watches and warnings. Now, there's already been over 130 millimetres of rain recorded in parts of Westland and around Arthur's Pass, and more to come for those areas. Well, more to come for pretty much all the areas of the South Island, in fact. Still a very humid northwesterly flow coming across the Tasman Sea, very strong winds and heavy rain piling into the South Island. As well as that, we have a low-level southerly change pushing up some cooler air up eastern parts of the South Island. Excuse me, you might be able to hear some of that very strong wind coming through the microphone. That is going to mean more rain persisting for northern and eastern parts of the South Island through the rest of the day on Thursday and into the much of the day on Friday. That rain eventually spreading onto the North Island as well. Things will be beginning to clear in the far south. So a quick look at the accumulation chart. Very heavy rain in the west, that's already happening, but we're also expecting heavy rain to spill over to eastern parts of the South Island, particularly around inland places in Canterbury, but pretty much everywhere through the South Island getting quite a dose. Also flaring up here on the lower North Island, Tararua Range, likely to get a powerful hit of rain as well. So I'm going to jump out of the way. We do have the watches and warnings. It's already cleared out of Milford Sound in the far southwest of the country. That front has eased the rain there. And the other southern areas, in northern parts of Southland, as well as the heavy rain watch around other parts of Southland and Otago, likely to ease back this afternoon. The heavy rain up the west coast and northeastern parts of the South Island is likely to persist much longer as that front does slow down. Rain continuing to come into places like Westland, the headwaters of the Canterbury Lakes and Rivers, the ranges of Buller and Nelson, all those areas under heavy rain warning on the west coast, and a whole lot of the east coast under heavy rain watch for potential heavy falls. That's all of Canterbury. Remember, yesterday was just northern Canterbury, but now the entirety of Canterbury has been upgraded to that heavy rain watch criteria. Marlborough also under heavy rain watch, the remaining parts of Nelson and the Tararua Range at the bottom of the North Island. With cold air coming in behind these fronts, there's also the potential for some snow. We have got a newly issued heavy snow watch in parts of the South Island. That's covering the Canterbury High Country south of Arthur's Pass, and that is on Friday morning, starting off at around 2 or 3 in the morning, then persisting until early Friday afternoon. Heavy snow above 500 metres. Because of that, there has also been 4 road snow warnings issued for Friday morning. Linda's Pass on State Highway 8, Porter's Pass and Arthur's Pass on State Highway 73 and the Crown Range Road. We're also just going to quickly look at the winds. Very strong northwesterly winds. That's what you can hear outside the studio at the moment. At the moment, they are all the way around Canterbury and central parts of the country. As this front does push up the South Island, the strong winds will be easing around the Canterbury High Country, but persisting for the likes of Wellington and Marlborough. So these are our areas for strong wind warning. Canterbury High Country until 4 p.m. this afternoon. Severe northwest gales gusting 150 kilometres an hour. A strong wind watch has also been added covering the remaining parts of the Canterbury Plains and Banks Peninsula. That is until 3 p.m. this afternoon as well. So strong winds right out to the coast. Then we have that area around Wellington, southern Wairarapa and Marlborough. That's running right through until this evening around 11 p.m. Thursday. Severe northwest gales gusting 130 kilometres an hour. So still a lot of severe weather to come, even though it's already kicking off in parts of the South Island. Do make sure if you're in any of the affected areas to check out the full detailed severe weather warning or severe weather watch, and it can be found at metservice.com. That is all I have for you this time around. Kia pai tō rā.